like a cow.
Both of you got a split and I got 2 strikes. It's the last game, you better tell him.
Oh, hey, I'm not getting involved, Debbie.
I think we let her have too much pop, giving her delusions.
It was good though, weren't it? Getting out and that.
Yeah, we're all right.
I better watch it. Trips out, little brother or sister on the way. I'm going to start kidding myself this is a normal family.
Normal?
I did say I'd be kidding.
Well, I hate to bring reality back into this, but I've got my lawyer coming in a bit, and I could do with you two out in the house so I can have a bit of privacy, all right?
Oh, let's go and get dressed. How about, I do tea tonight?
Yeah? What's the occasion?
Not special, just thought I'd make a change.
Right, you're on. What?
Oh, you heard her. Just about turned us into Waltons.
Jane, she's a kid and she's been through a lot. What do you expect?
So, maybe we can all go to the pictures next time?
Yeah, maybe.
After the trial, I mean. Mum's a bit on edge right now.
Yeah, look, Debbie, maybe you should have a little think about that, you know, after the trial.
Well, I am doing.
No, look, I'm just saying, you know, if your mum doesn't come out the other side the way that you want.
What are you talking about?
Maybe you should prepare yourself.
What? So you want them to find her guilty, do you?
Of course I don't.
Well, good, because neither do I. Only difference is I don't talk like I do.
Look, Debbie, I know this is really hard for you.
Yeah, and I won't start thinking like that. If she ain't got me on her side, then who else has she got, eh?
Him, hopefully. After that sweet Fanny Arkwright, which is why I am sick.
I won't give up on her, even if you do.
So what you're telling me is there's still nothing new?
Believe me, if I had anything more to tell you, I would.
Right, so do you mind telling me what the point of you coming round here today is?
We need to prepare you for court, of course.
Great.
Come on, let's try and be positive, shall we?
Yeah, if you tell me something to be positive about.
Well, things are no worse than they were.
Fantastic. Well, good morning, Mr. Sunshine.
OK, well, whilst Mr. Sunshine sees if he can produce a surprise witness so convincing the judge will immediately throw out the case, how about we get on and focus on your credibility on the stand?
Charlie, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm an ex-hooker who married a millionaire who ended up dead of poisoning. What credibility?
Which is why it's so important we spend what time we've got on some courtroom training, yes? Mrs. Tate, if I might return to the night your husband was murdered...
He was not murdered.
Try to start a scrap with the prosecution how many more times?
Well, he wasn't.
I don't care. You've been in a courtroom enough times. You've seen what a Crown brief can do to a stroppy defendant.
Yeah, all right.
You look straight ahead and you answer the questions. That's all, OK?
Yeah, OK, I just said so, didn't I?
Good. Oh, and you better practice standing still. You won't be able to pace around in the dock. And fidgeting will make people think you've got something to hide. OK. Mrs. Tate, on the night your husband died, you made a statement to the police, and then later you changed your mind and made another. Is that correct?
Only after... Yes! That is correct.
One statement, apparently the truth, and then another totally contradictory statement. Doesn't that strike you as odd?
Not really.
Well, I think the jury might disagree with you, Mrs. Tate, so perhaps you could explain why you did this.
Because I was trying to cover for someone.
Well, this would be Mr. Dingle.
Yes.
Your lover at the time, but no longer.
Yeah.
And you omitted to mention his presence at Home Farm that night.
Yeah, but then I decided to tell the truth.
Oh, how noble of you. Don't you think it rather convenient?
What?
Or rather convenient you decided to tell the truth when the truth, as you call it, implicated someone other than yourself, don't you agree?
No.
I put it to you that the second statement is as much a pack of lies as the first.
No.
And that you are simply trying to get your lover to carry the can for the murder you committed. That's the truth, isn't it?
Look, whose side are you on? Sorry.
You need to be prepared.
Yeah, I know. I said I'm sorry.
They'll want the jury to think you're a liar, that anything you say can be discounted.
I'll tell you what. They are going to crucify me in that dock, so why don't I just plead guilty?
Because you didn't do it.
Yeah, I know, but there's no actual proof, is there? Zoe is the only person that can actually help me, and she won't.
Then we'll have to do it without her, won't we? Now, come on. Let's go through it one more time.
Oh, what the hell? Free all day.
It's doing my head in this. I almost wish school was open. I tell you what, how about you take us climbing again? Funny. Get rabies. We could easily get Scott. I got into trouble already. I'm in court tomorrow. Oh, poor thing, are you scared? Oh, no. Yeah, you are. What's he got to do with you anyway? He's working for the cow that's trying to put my mum away. She's in court next week. Only difference is it's for murder, and she didn't do it. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. So get him. You won the lottery?
Well, sort of. There was nobody minding the shop.
Oh, well, some things just don't change, do they?
What's up with that?
Don't ask me, I'm not talking to her.
I only said I weren't hungry, Debbie.
Yeah, on the day that I offered to cook something.
Oh, will you just change the record? I'm not in the mood.
Right.
Who's got on your case?
A bloke called Willis, right? And he wasn't very helpful.
Right, I see. And that's good enough reason to take it out on her, is it, eh?
And who says I am doing?
I do. OK, so you've had a bad day.
A bad day? You do realise what's at stake here, don't you?
Yes, I do, and so does she. Only she's not giving up because of one setback. Unlike some.
Right, OK. I better go and apologise to her, hadn't I?
Thought you'd have put that on by now.
Maybe later.
Good of her to give it you, though, wasn't it, eh?
Yeah, very gracious.
So how come you didn't want it, then?
Didn't feel right, taking another bloke's watch.
How come?
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. It's just the way Zoe's been. I mean, the minute she found out that I'd been talking to Rachel, she was round here straight away, practically giving me the 3rd degree. And then she's given me one of Chris's watches.
Well, the only mystery to me, mate, is why you're surprised. I mean, you know what she went through, how ill she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't just go away, does it? You know, then all this happens. I mean, next week, her brother's wife's going to be standing trial for his murder.
I understand that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised then, you know, if she's acting a bit erratic.
No, I suppose you're right.
There you go. Eh? Fancy a brew?
Hey, this is all right, isn't it?
Yeah, looks great, thanks.
It's all right. I was thinking, if things are really going to go that badly for you, then what we all doing hanging about?
How do you mean?
Why don't we just go?
Well, don't think I haven't thought about that one.
Well, I'm serious.
So am I.
Well, me and Dad have done it before.
Yeah, and you ended up straight back here.
Yeah, only because we didn't plan it properly.
Oh, great, so if you had.
There's ways and means. That's all I'm saying. Kid's right. It's worse things we could do.
See?
All right. How? All right, so we get to Ireland and then what? Because we can't stay there, can we? They'll be looking for us, Kane.
We lie low for a bit after that. World's our oyster.
OK, like where?
Well, I don't know, do I? I mean, get us across to America or something. I mean, there must be a dingle somewhere with access to a fishing boat.
A fishing boat?
Yeah, we'd be in the clear. I think we should really do this.
Gotta say, it's one option.
Well, I've got to admit, he nearly persuaded me.
All right, so now you're gonna go all respectable
No,
again.
listen, I appreciate what you're saying, both of you, but let's be realistic.
Yeah, we are.
No, we are not. Seriously, Debbie, we're not. International jet setting on a dingle boat, it's not realistic, it's insane. So let's get this one thing straight. Nobody is absconding nowhere, do you understand? Because that's just dingle thinking. And I don't want to be looking over my shoulder for my whole life, thank you. No, I'm sorry, but... Oh, let's just clear up, eh?
Go on.
Charity's trial. I want to make sure that the right things are emphasised when you testify.
I should have known, shouldn't I?
No, listen, Scott, you were with her when she stood outside here, screaming for her possessions.
So?
So, it proves that evil woman is only interested in money. And I'm relying on you to make sure the jury hears that.
I see. It's not the cheap stuff, is it? And a more cynical person would think that the offer of a flat and the chance to see my daughter was bribery.
They might. I just want to see justice done, Scott. For my brother. So?
Why not?
Hey, you want to join me?
Yeah, why not?
You know, you've got to admire him. Chris.
You are?
Oh, he stitched me up good and proper, hasn't he?
You think I'm going to stop short of saying nice one, Chris?
I'm not exactly celebrating his achievements myself, am I?
Hey, come on. You're going to get through this. All said and done, you didn't do it.
That's the first time you've ever admitted it.
Yeah, well, maybe it's because I wished you did. God knows we all wanted him dead.
Except me. And now I'm going to do life for it.
Listen to me. Yeah, you might. But if you do, just remember there's 2 other Tates out there. And you go down, they're both gonna pay.